Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Blessing, and this is I Teach with Miss B. I'm happy to have you here because today is going to be a very wonderful day for all of us. We're going to be experiencing new things, or we're going to be learning new things. So, if this is your first time on my channel, please click on the like, subscribe, and share button. I'm going to be doing this also to others. So, let me just quickly channel. Please click on what I do. I help teachers strive and grow. Now, there are a lot of teachers who want to come into the online space, or there are a lot of teachers in the online space, and you're wondering how you can get clients. I know that there are a lot of people who have been in this position, and you're wondering, how do you get clients? How do you reach out to people? How do people reach out to you, right? So, mm, okay, so you're looking at yourself, and then you're wondering, how do you do what you're supposed to do, or you're wondering, where do you start from, and you're confused. Okay, so this video is for you. So if you are here and you're new to this channel, please click on the like, subscribe, and share button. Now, if you're going to be watching this video after, I'm going to advise that you really take your time to watch the video and follow the procedures that are going to be dropped, because we're going to be dropping live content for you. We're also going to be dropping things that we know that they are very, very, very essential for you as a tutor. You can't be a tutor in 2026 and you say you are not online, and you say you are not visible. That's a problem. So I've noticed that most tutors, when I do trainings and I tell people, you have to set up a LinkedIn profile, you have to be visible online, they'll say, oh, I don't want people to um I don't want people to tell me what to do, or I don't want people to know that this is who I am. Hello, in 2026, you're going to have to learn. So in 2026, what I really intend to do is to help you as a tutor to stand out, right? I'm going to help you stand out as a tutor. I want to help you grow as a tutor. I want to help you become that person or that tutor that you want to be. So if you're here, you're watching me, please tell me where you're watching me from. Say hi to me in the chat. I really want to know where you're watching me from before we bring in our guest. And I'm going to tell us a little bit about our guests before our guests come in. Please go ahead. Tell me where you're watching from. I could see some people already watching me. Go ahead, say a hi. Tell me where you're watching me from, and what you hope to learn in today's live stream. I really want to know what you hope to learn in today's live stream, because, like I said, it is very important that you know what to do per time. As a tutor, you know what to do. You know where you are coming from as well. So it's very important that you know the steps to take. How can you create content? What are the things that you're going to do to create content? You're going to know all of these things, or we're going to be talking about all of these things, how you can create content for yourself as well. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, Raising Beauty with me. Hi, please tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what you hope to learn today. I'm really, really, really happy to be doing this live stream with all of you, because few last year or 2 years back, when I started teaching online, I rarely put out, hi Raf. Oh, Raf always here. Hi Raf, Raf the husband. How are you? Please tell me where you're watching from. Please tell me where you're watching from. It's good to have you on my live stream. Okay, so last year, when I started teaching online, or 2 years back rather, I was teaching online, and but nobody knew me. I was just doing my thing inside. Not like I was not making money. I was actually making money, but it was not so much. So there was a period I started posting on Instagram. Please, Raf, tell me where you're watching from. Okay. There was a period I started watching from Instagram, or sorry, started posting on Instagram, and then a parent reached out to me, after posting for like a month consistently without any break. Okay, Rap says, I'm watching from Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Eko Enibaje o. Lagos used to be my base, but Port Harcourt won, so I relocated. All right. So when I posted on Instagram consistently for 1 month, a parent reached out to me to teach her child 11 plus. In fact, that parent was the first parent that I got that said paying me in foreign currencies, teaching online. Yes, that was the first parent that said paying me in foreign currencies when I was teaching online. And to be sincere, I wasn't really expecting so much from her. But when I told her my pricing, but because of the fact that over the time I've been posting results, this woman said she didn't even price, like she just agreed with the pricing and all of that. So today I want to help everyone who is going to be watching today how you can be visible online. You don't have to create content. Maybe you even know how to create content. Maybe you but you don't know the next thing to do. Do you know that you can even make money by posting on? Do you know only on YouTube? Posting on YouTube alone, I've made over 500,000 naira from teachers. Yes, training teachers. I've made over 500,000. What is 500,000? I've even made more than that. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, though. I'm not yet monetized on YouTube. I still have like 1,000 or 2,000 watch, 1,500 watch hours to go, right? But I've made money training teachers online. What changed, or what was the thing that made it different? It was my posting. Like I was consistently posting. There are other people that I have, like I envy what they are doing. Sometimes, how do they even come out and they record every single step of their day and then they sit back down and compile it? All these things, I don't know how to do them. I only just take a clip of my class. I take a clip of my class. I take a clip of maybe my results from my students, and then I come out and then I post it and all of that. But a lot of people know how to do it. So let's look at why teachers, before our guest comes in, our guest is going to be coming in very soon. Please, if you're watching, please tell me where you're watching from. I can see some people have joined. Please tell me where you're watching from. It's very good to have you here, and I'm sure that you're going to learn a lot. Okay. Let's look at why some teachers have problems with teaching, with posting content. Okay, first of all, some people love privacy. I'm going to use that word, privacy. Yeah. Please tell me where you're watching from. Okay, please also give this video a like. If you're new, please click on the subscribe button. Please help a YouTuber that is just growing. Okay, let's look at why some people always, or they don't like posting online. Sometimes it could be two things. One, it could be personal reason. Secondly, it could be the company they're working for. Yes, I'm going to say this. Some companies do not like their tutors posting, right? They don't like their tutors posting. So we're going to be looking at all of these things and what you can do to sell yourself. I always tell teachers, when you work for a company, right, that's okay, but you are the brand. You yourself, you are the brand. Okay. So please click on the like, subscribe, share button. Let's talk about why some teachers do not like posting as well. So like I said, some of you are very great teachers, but you don't have clients. And the funniest part, see, 2025, 2026, without you posting, there's a problem. How? Tell me how you're going to. Hello, if you're just joining, please click on the like, subscribe, and share button. My name is Miss Blessing, and this is I Teach with Miss B, and I'm going to help you become visible in 2026. That's what I want to. You're a teacher, right? I want to help you get clients. Some of you will come to my DM, Miss Blessing, how do you get clients? This is how I get clients. So sit down, don't go anywhere. So I'm going to be sharing with you before our guest is going to be here in the next 10 minutes, right? But before she comes in, I just quickly want to clear the air about why it is important to post and why some teachers do not post. Now, one of the reasons why they don't post is because of some of them have problems showing themselves online. So even though they have the degrees, the certificates, the expertise, posting is a big deal for them. They'll tell you, oh, I don't want people to know what I'm doing. Oh, nobody's come to save you. You don't want people to know what you're doing. Hunger will catch you. So you better come out in 2026. I want to, those of you that say, I don't know how to do this content thing. That is why we're doing this thing. It's not just content. It's you being visible, you being consistent, how you can build your consistency charts, right? I know that on my own part, I'm not always consistent, but there's something I always do on my YouTube. At least I will drop 2 videos weekly. be it a live stream or a long form content. I have conditioned. In fact, I have even set videos for a long period of time. Like I schedule it. You can schedule your post. So we're going to be looking at how hey, God, our host has a lot for us, and our host is someone who made me to start my YouTube channel. So the fact that you are here and you're seeing me, you come, you oh Miss B, we love what you're doing. Thank you for sharing with us. Is the host that is coming today that made me to start. So you want to know how you start your own and make money. Like I said, I've made over 500,000 on YouTube alone. I'm not monetized, but I've made over 500,000 on YouTube alone. So please, if you're just watching or you're just coming, please click on the like, subscribe, share button. Let's talk a little bit before our host comes in. So some of you are waiting till you're ready. You will wait and you will never be ready. That's the truth. Please tell me hi. Please tell me where you're watching from. Please just type something, okay? Some of you are waiting till you're ready. The only time you can be ready is now. Find out the problem and then be a solution, right? So some of you are posting without messages. You just go post anything and it doesn't make sense. So we're going to be looking at how we can do that. Hi, Buki. Okay, Bukumi, watching from Lagos. Oh, it's good to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for joining my live show. Please, you're going to learn a lot. Please do not be in a haste to go. And don't be in a haste to go. Okay, we're going to be working on this together. Now, another reason why teachers don't post is focusing only on certificates. Oh, I have this certificate, so it's enough for me to get clients. I didn't read English, right? I teach English. I teach English to international students, but I didn't read English. At school, I read educational psychology. In fact, I read guidance and counseling. I did not read English. So if you're saying, oh, it's your certificate that is going to give you clients, my dear, you will wait for a long time. Please, if you're just watching, click on the like, subscribe, and share button. Please, please, please. And tell me where you're watching from. Very importantly, I will want to communicate with you. Let me know where you're watching from. And while you are doing that, get your questions ready. Anything that has to do with online tutoring and you have questions, please get them ready for me as well. Again, being afraid to show their faces. There are some people, there's somebody that told me that is an online tutor. And I said, okay, send me your LinkedIn page. I went on the LinkedIn page and all I saw was AI from beginning to end. AI pictures. You hardly see their pictures. Now, I've said it before. Even if you post AI pictures, your own pictures should show, like, post pictures of yourself. It brings trust. Okay, it brings trust. Please like the video. I'm seeing some people are showing me love. Thank you so much. Please love the video. It brings trust to parents, and when parents trust you, they will stay with you because they trust your brand. They know the face behind the brand. Don't come and be posting only picture, 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 and you say, oh, your parents are going to, or your clients are going to stick with you for a long period of time. Okay. All right. Another reason why they don't do that is copying others. Instead of owning them, you see someone that is doing good, and then you want to copy the person. So whatever the person is doing that you want to do, and you think that your own style is distinct. For instance, you're an English teacher, but because you see everybody is doing showing math tutorials and all of that, you now dive in. Calm down. Don't dive. Oh, find out what you can do. Find out what is obtainable. What is that problem? Like me now, I found out something that for children, there are some children have problem with reading, creative writing, something that I know that basic learning, reading and writing, right? The students have problem with it. And I know that a lot of parents will want their children to know how to write, public speaking, to come out and speak out, right? I know that a lot of parents will want their children to learn these things, right? So when they're doing all of that, I usually I know that is a problem. And what did I do? I position myself to solve that problem. Exam classes, I focus on exam classes the most because I make a lot of money from there as well. So if you are here, you want to learn how to teach exam students on my YouTube channel on what to do. Okay, but it's also another another amazing niche that you can look into where you can make money as an exam tutor. Like the normal classes, some parents will pay 5,000 naira for normal classes after school prep, right? But as an exam tutor, you can charge. Yes, I said so. The one I just got right now, because I have taught this GCSE before and this past the exam, I put the testimonial on my Instagram. Somebody saw it and came to me. The person did not price, and I charged the person in pounds. So that's what I'm saying, that your results is going to also tell what is going to happen to you, right? So a lot of talk, I've talked a lot. So I want to bring in our guest in the next 2 minutes or three. I want to bring in our guest. But before I bring in our guest, I want you to take your time and listen to what she has to say, because this was somebody that made me start my YouTube channel. I never even knew what to do, where to start from. In fact, I didn't know anything that had to do with YouTube, right? My social media was really bad. I only post things that make people laugh. I know that before I was posting things about children. My posts are always children or educational centered, but I was not targeting a particular market. So when she helped me open YouTube, and then my LinkedIn profile, I optimized it with the help of my elder brother. That was when I knew that actually I can make money from these things, right? And then I started doing the work. So today we're going to be listening to her. She's going to be joining us now. We're going to be listening to her, and she's going to be telling us step by step, please. Step by step guide of what to do and how you can actually start your optimize your pages, how you can get traffic, how people, even without running ads. I don't run ads. She helped me. Oh, I didn't run ads. Bam, bam, bam. I've not run any ads. The ads I even ran in June, was it June or May? In May, I ran an ad. The ad did not, in fact, I wasted money. I spent over almost 50,000. The ad did not convert. I wasted money. But I'm telling you that since she taught me what to do, like she guided this host that I mean the guest that is coming out. Since she taught me what to do, right? I have I have made over 500,000 from YouTube. I have gotten two clients that pays me in pounds from Instagram. I've gotten a client from Facebook. I work with a company from Facebook now because of my consistent posting and the way I put my target market. So she's going to help us do all of that. Hello, no, yeah. Okay, it's good to have you here. Please, if you're just joining, please click on the like, subscribe, and share button. Hi, no, yeah. Please tell me where you're watching from. I love to know where people are watching from so that I know that I've reached the whole world. Very soon, people will be calling me global teacher. I know that I've reached the whole world. So if you're, it's good to have you here. Please, I already said talking about why teachers do not post, but my guest is going to be here now. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me send her a message to join quickly. So please tell me where you're watching from. Oh, Aisha. Oh, hi. Where are you watching from, Aisha? No, yeah, please also tell me where you're watching from so I know where you're watching from, okay? And tell me, what is that problem? I would love to also know, what is that problem you usually have when you're posting? You're watching from Port Harcourt, no, yeah. Oh, so no, yeah. You're in Port Harcourt with me. What part of Port Harcourt are you? Okay. All right. It's good to have you as well. So our guest is here. You can still in the chat tell me the problems that you have while you're posting, or why you don't post, why you are not visible. Tell me, it's blessing, why you're not visible. What are the problems you're facing? I believe that our guest is going to help you with all of that. So I'm going to be letting her in now. Okay, I'm gonna let her in now so that we can actually start right now. Okay, so please tell me, I'm still waiting. Please tell me what problems you usually have with content creation or with posting or with you being visible online. Why don't you like posting? And tell me, let's relate, because I also had that problem. I didn't like posting. Like, I don't like posting. Oh, LLM1. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so from LLM1, I still stay at Obo as well. Rubokoro too. So we're not so far apart. Hi, growing V. Hello. My boss, I'm hailing you. My boss, I'm hailing. I'm greeting. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you. Can't hear you. Hello. We can't hear you. Kindly ensure that your mic is plugged in so that we can hear you. Okay, so while we're waiting for her to, okay, so can you speak so we can hear? Hello, Grow with Rick. Can you hear us? Hello. Hello. Hello, V. Can you hear? Yeah, we
Can
can hear
you?
you now. Yay.
Okay.
Okay, so welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank
I
you.
believe
Good
that,
evening.
yes, I believe that your presence here is going to help us a whole lot. Nancy, honestly, I don't post and would like to be doing that. Very good. That's why you're here. Don't worry. Grow with me is going to help you. In fact, she's going to structure you to post. If you don't post, then you know that anything that you get is from your own end because she's going to be giving you back to back. She's going to be giving you back to back information about what to do. Hello, V. So welcome to our live stream. Are you ready for us today?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Good evening. Thank you, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. I'm hoping you can all hear me and can hear me well. I hope it's loud.
Yes, we can. Yes, you're loud.
Okay. Good evening. Happy last Sunday of the year. Happy end of the year. Happy everything. Hi, teachers. Hey, good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. Nice to be on the live stream with Miss B. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I appreciate it. And I don't know if I've mentioned already, but my name is Ali Vetru. And I'm a fashion person, right? I'm into art and craft, as well as I'm a YouTuber, right? I create content on YouTube where I teach people how to grow on YouTube. I think I was on the live stream at some point. I heard her talking about how I was the one who taught her to open a YouTube channel, how she does social media, and all of that. Yeah, I understood early that being on social media is really important, right? My business has not had a physical store before, but every year, every single year, I make sales, and I've been able to do this because I'm online. Even though I'm still growing, I'm still learning, right? But I understand how powerful using social media is echoing. I don't know. Reference is echoing. Miss B, can you hear from your own end? Is it echoing?
Yes, we can, I
Anything?
can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. Oh, Rap says it's echoing. I think it's just glitching, but I can hear you from my end.
All right. Ralph, please, I'm sorry. I'm just going to manage. At least I don't know. Manage to. I'll just manage. I'll just manage with me, please, Ralph. I don't know what else to turn on at this point. I think I've done all the
Okay.
necessary things. All right. So like I was trying to explain, I understood early that being on social media is really important in this. Oh, Bumi say it's really that's really
Oh,
bad.
Bukumi said it's also echoing. Can you will you take off the mic? Let's see, maybe it's from the mic.
I've done
Will you
that
take off the
already. It's
mic?
already disconnected.
Okay, so let's see. I don't know why.
Already
Okay, continue
disconnected.
your conversation. Let's see if it's going to change. Please let me know, teachers, let me know if it is better from your own end when she's talking again.
All right. So going forward in this year 2026, being on social media, I don't think it's something that we should still be negotiating. It's not something that we should still be negotiating or trying to cajole ourselves or cajole anyone, right? It's now very important that for you to be able to grow, especially as an online tutor, right? You need to be online. You need to show up constantly online. You need to at least be out there on social media. You're no longer an office worker or a physical teacher or a physical classroom teacher. You are now online, right? Or you are seeking to transit online. You also need to understand that for you to be able to move from the physical classroom and become an online teacher, it is important that you are online, right? That is as simple as that. For you to be online or be an online tutor, you need to be online. So you need to understand the things that you need to be doing going forward. I'm really excited that we're having this now, right? This is like the end of the year, and I also know that many people take this time to plan out their calendar for the new year, plan out what they want to do for the new year. This is an opportunity for you, right, to start now to plan what you are going to be doing in the new year, right? So let's just move straight into talking about what we are here for. Miss B, can you mute yourself? Okay, I think okay, let's try that. Miss B, mute yourself. Let's see. All right. Bumi, please, if you're still echoing, do let me know. Do let me know if you're still echoing. Today we're going to be talking about teachers and how they can be online, right? I'm going to be sharing from the much I know. I'm going to be sharing things that I believe you need to know, so that as you are planning for the new year, you can position yourself properly, right, for your audience to find you, right? Um, we have so many great teachers. We have so many good teachers. We have lots of people that can teach very well. Some are trained, some have it as a skill, some are not trained, but they are good teachers. And their problem currently is that nobody sees them. Nobody knows them, right? Nobody knows what they do. Okay, thank you, Bumi. Thank you. Bukomi. Okay, I don't know. How I'm pronouncing that way. Okay, thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you. All right. So okay, let me try the mic again. All right. We have lots of great teachers. We have people who are doing so well with their online career, but they are not online. Nobody knows them. Nobody sees them. Nobody has heard of them. Right? If you're in that position, this live stream today is we are hoping that we can resolve the problem together. Right? It's not going to be just about me talking. At some point, you're also going to give me feedback. I would like to know what the challenges are, why you don't show up, what the problem is. Is it that you don't have content? Is it that you are afraid to show your face? What exactly the problem is, right? So I'm hoping that we can all do this together. It won't be a one-way thing. I will talk, you will talk, Miss B will talk, we'll get the feedback, right? So let's not forget that you need to let people know that you are doing this and that. You cannot just be in your comfort zone or be in your house and just believe that okay, somebody will just know somehow. No, it doesn't work like that anymore. For people to know that you are into online teaching, you need to take the information to them, right? The time has gone where you keep saying I'm camera shy. Yeah, camera shy. I don't understand. But you want to make money now. How can you become camera shy? No, you need to leave that, debunk it, leave that habit, right? Leave that habit in the past. You cannot continue um, with your great teaching and still be camera shy. You need to leave that information behind. It's now outdated. The new you should be the one who is optimistic, who loves to show up and show that okay, I am a great teacher. Let people know. Be proud of what now. You're a good teacher. So why should I or why should you hide it? You are a good teacher, so you should let people know that yes, you are a good teacher. Okay, so why do teachers have zero visibility? Right? Why do they have zero visibility? The very first one is that they don't lack the knowledge, but they lack what's it called? They lack exposure. Some persons still believe that not showing up on social media is maturity. It's not true. That you're not posting every day does not make you a mature person, right? It is true. Some people feel like you that is showing up, you are being childish. Okay, no problem. So long as this childish habit is going to give me money, then it's fine. I'm okay. So long as so long as these childish habits we make my audience get to see me, right? Then it's okay. You can keep your maturity to yourself. But I think that's like one of the major problems why people don't show up online. They feel like if they post content, people will laugh at them. People will say, this one don't join this Gen Z. Let them call you Gen Z. It's okay. Just ensure that when you come online, right? When you come online, you are putting out valuable content, right? As we continue to talk, right? As we continue to talk, I'll also share ideas about what you can put out online as an online tutor, right? Another reason why teachers have zero visibility is the fact that they want to wait to be ready. When do you think is the right time? When let me get feedback. When do you think is the right time? Is it in 2027? Is it in 2024? When is the right time? The right time is now, right? You're an online teacher now. At least this is what is available now. If you delay, we might end up losing this particular part you're even going on. If you notice, AI is everywhere. Some are already transitioning from online teachers to AI teachers, right? So, do you want to wait until AI has taken over the space before you now want to show up? Is that what you prefer? So it's best that now that it's on, now you have the opportunity, leverage on it, and make yourself in fact, present yourself as the person that you are. Do you get my point? There's no perfect time, there's no ready time. That time has to be now. It's now you're teaching online. It's not next week, it's now. So you have to be available now. Be ready now. Another reason why people teachers have zero visibility is the fact that they they overthink their content, right? Content creation, I think from the little experience I have now, I believe that content creation doesn't have to be too much. Thanks to Miss B, right? Before now, I think I held on to that belief too much that I don't even used to care before about how I dress for content. But thanks to Miss B, she has been able to tell me no, that you want to put out content, you know I can put out content, you have to still dress well. You have to still look fine, right? Thanks to her. But I'm just trying to say that you don't have to overthink your content. Thank God for social media. Thank God for how I'll get to that. I'll get to that, Noye. I'll get to that part. Right. Thank God for social media. Thank God for AI tools and all the apps that we have now that can help you to editing and all of that. It's I think it has made content creation really easy. Back in 20 as it's not even this is just 5 years ago. 2020 when I started my first YouTube channel. I think the only editing app that was available to us was InShot, right? It was only InShot. Thank God CapCut came into the picture. We now have in video, we have a whole lot of other editing apps. But the only one we used to have there, sorry, the only one we used to have there was just InShot. But we had to learn how to navigate with InShot. CapCut then is now easier. We have in video, we have some other software that can easily, Filmora and all of that can easily edit videos. So I'm trying to say that you should not be overthinking your content. Anything can be content. You just need to understand some things which I'll still explain, right? Let me just move on. Another reason why teachers have zero visibility is the fact that they don't believe in themselves enough. They lack confidence and they don't repeat themselves. Okay, now let me explain. When I say repeat yourself, I think there was a video I posted years back, right, on my Facebook channel. I posted it years back. And then in my mind, I'm like, okay, I've posted that video. People already know it. Do you get? People already know it. Why post it again? But surprisingly, recently, I posted that same video. And I realized that I posted that video some years back, right? People who saw it that time and people that are going to see it now, they're different people. And with the way the algorithm now works, both on YouTube, Facebook, and the rest of them, the people who are going to be seeing that content now, they are all different. The people that have seen it before, they might not even remember the video. Do you get? So if you're afraid of repeating your content, you're afraid of repeating yourself, you have all you just need is confidence. Is your content. Now it is your own. Do you get? The content is yours. The content is yours. So don't be afraid. As far as you're not copyrighting anybody, the content is yours. So be bold enough to put it out there. Now, another reason why some teachers still struggle to, come here online is the fact that they fear judgment by their colleagues, by their family. I think I mentioned that already. They fear judgment. I will still ask you, you don't want the money. You know, I don't want the money that comes with being online. There's money online, no. So if you're afraid of what somebody is going to say, or what your family member is going to say, your friend is going to laugh at you, are they the ones paying your bill? No. Are they the ones giving you food? No. So you need to, in fact, why you define why you look at somebody? There's no need to look at what people will say. What would they do? You are here for yourself, right? The bills are your own. The money to pay the bills are your own. So please go ahead and do what you need to do. They will catch up later. That's the truth. They will catch up later. I'm serious, so they will surely catch up later. A time will come when things will have really evolved and they might even be seeking your knowledge, right? For you to even bring them up to speed. All right. So moving forward, um the internet does not reward the best teachers, right? The internet rewards the teachers that show up and show up consistently. They don't internet will not reward you because you're the best teacher of the year. No, that's not why they reward you. The internet is going to reward you because you show up, right? And you show up consistently. So moving forward, I'm going to be talking about three visibility foundations that you need to carry at the back of your mind as you continue with your plans to get visible this new year. Right. The very first one is clarity. No, yeah, this is where I get to niche and all of that. Clarity. The second one is sorry, I'm distracted. All right. So the very first one is clarity. The next one is platforms, and then the next one is content. Right. So let me give me some time to just break it down a little. For clarity, for clarity, we're going to be asking questions like, what do you teach? What problem do you intend to solve? And who is not your audience? Right? I didn't say who is your audience. Then who is not your audience? Let me go through it again. The very first one for clarity is, what do you teach? What problem do you want to solve? And lastly, who is not your audience? So talking about what do you want to teach? As an online tutor, let me assume that you want to focus. Miss B has been doing a whole lot of an amazing job teaching teachers how to teach. I always say it like that. She's teaching teachers how to teach, right? And she has been able to, help teachers understand that you should focus on a particular niche, either English, math, science, whatever it is that you specialize in, right? So when you understand that you're teaching English, I think your next problem might now be, as an English teacher, what problem do you intend to solve, right? If when you understand the problem you want to solve as an English teacher, this is away from what's it called, the normal curriculum you could work with. To I'm talking in terms of content creation now, or showing up on your socials. Go ahead and ask yourself, as an English teacher, you already know what you want to teach, right? There are different things under English that you can teach, that you can put as content on your platforms. For instance, you can decide that for today you want to you can decide that, for instance, you want to teach people how the difference between has and have, and how to use it. People have a problem with has and have and how to use it. Okay, let me give an instance. Today I saw a post. Hey, thank you, Shalma. Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. So today I saw someone made a post, and in the post she was like, I'm out here with my family and we are at the beach. The beach, she wrote it as BITCH. BITCH. And then it occurred to me that, wait, though, like somebody really had a problem with the differentiating between beach and beach. They sound the same, but they're two different things. So you can decide that as an English teacher, one of the problems you want to solve is putting out content that can educate even older people, not just the children now, not the people you teach online now, but older people like you and I, right? The difference between spellings. It could be between um what's it called? Like I already mentioned, beach and beach. They are the same pronunciation, but they're two different things. It could be between has and have. It could be between what's that one that even messed up a problem with? What's that one again? When to use sell and sell, like sell and sell, right? I know people used to have issues with some of those things. So as an English teacher, you can decide that that's the problem you want to solve. Truth is, there are a lot of content you can generate that you can put out there as a teacher in any niche. It could be mathematics, it could be any field that you think that, okay, this is what I want to hold on to. This is the one I want to be an expert in. There are different content that you can put out. If you go online, when I say go online, I mean ChatGPT, Gemini, and the rest of them. They'll give you lots of ideas that you can work with, right? So
That
the
you can
next
work
one
with.
is who is not your audience. You already know that the audience that you have, well, the ones that when companies contact you, right? When company contacts you and then they reach out to you to teach their children. You already know your audience that in that moment are the kids. But this time, let's talk about who are not your audience. People that are not your audience are your sorry, but your family member,
Family.
right? If you're posting that content and then you're looking forward to your family member coming to like it and drop comments and you're on your own. Some of your friends, they will never, in fact, post 20 times a day, they will never engage on your
They don't
post.
like
So if you're looking at them and then you're like, I'm putting out content, people that I know they're not liking it. Okay, okay, let's just move on. But they are not your audience, right? If you understand who your content is targeted or created for, it will become easy for you, right? If you like the example I just gave, if you know that the problem you want to solve is with spellings, you know that people that you're targeting are people who speak English, but probably they didn't have, or rather they need better clarity on how to speak better, right? When you understand that audience, you won't pay attention to the ones that let me just move on. Let me not dwell on that for too long. I'm hoping that you get my point. All right. Book Kumi said, please don't forget to drop your Instagram handle. I'd rather drop my YouTube handle, right?
YouTube.
On Instagram, what I do there
Mm.
on Instagram is my fashion things, like earrings like this. I make things like this. So on my Instagram handle, what you're going to be seeing there is fashion. So if you
More
love
fashion.
fashion, yeah, no problem, I'll drop my Instagram handle. But for the sake of this tutorial and teachings, I think my YouTube handle is going to
YouTube.
be in the description. When this is done, she will put my YouTube handle there so you can check me out. All right. So the next thing I talked about for the foundations, right? I've talked about clarity. The next one I'll talk about is platforms focus. What platform should you focus on? Now I know that I have heard Miss B teach her teachers again and again, and she keeps talking about LinkedIn, right? She keeps talking about LinkedIn. I know LinkedIn initially was created to create jobs, or rather link people who are seeking for jobs with people
Job.
that already have jobs, right? I know that was the initial intention of LinkedIn. But I think now LinkedIn has really expanded. It has grown to the point that you as a creator, you can still get your clients from LinkedIn. You just need to position
Yes.
yourself where she's an expert in teaching how to create your LinkedIn, how to optimize it, and how to do all of those settings for LinkedIn. So as teachers, I think one of the very first platform is your LinkedIn, right? Because when you are there on LinkedIn, it is unlike Facebook, unlike TikTok and Instagram and the rest of them. LinkedIn is more professional. It's not so noisy. Okay, let me say it like this. From my understanding now, I know that for Facebook helps you to connect with family and friends. Instagram helps you to connect with buyers, right? For people that want to buy. What's it called? LinkedIn now, like I said, is for
For
professionals.
professional.
I don't know. You can't if you're not serious, you can't survive on LinkedIn. If you don't know how to use LinkedIn, you can't survive on LinkedIn. Twitter is it's a different world altogether. I know I've attempted to be on Twitter before, and it cannot work because that's not my audience are, right? The people that are doing so well on Twitter. TikTok also have its own audience, but I think for professionals like us, like you, right, LinkedIn should be your very first start. It should be where you should start from first. LinkedIn, Facebook, and then Instagram. These are the very first two that I would recommend. Now, with that being said, YouTube is another place that I think teachers need to also learn how to leverage, right? YouTube is a place where, okay, let's use Miss B for instance, right? When she started, when she told me about her interest to train teachers online, I came in and then I helped her to set up ads. We ran ads on Facebook and on Instagram. We did it twice. It didn't work. Like it did not work. For every time we attempted to run an ad, it will run and then it will end. Not a single person is going to, as we didn't get anything from the ads, right? But the moment she finally made up her mind and then we're able to start up our YouTube channel, I can tell you for free that every single person she has trained from that time till now has come from YouTube. I don't have the figures. I'm sure she's the one that will tell us how many persons she has gotten. But every single person she has gotten from that time till now
Over
has been
12
from YouTube. Has been from YouTube,
in the
and she
space
has
of
now
four
we've not
months.
run a single ad. Like, do you get my point? So this has made us to understand that our own audience is here on YouTube. So if you don't try it, you won't be able to understand if YouTube will work for you or not. Yes. But at least, let's say you're very lazy and you don't want to really put in the work. The normal post, normal text post, you can do LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, right? I'm also aware that she has gotten customers from LinkedIn, she has gotten customers on Instagram and then Facebook. And this is the reason why I'm recommending it to teachers, right? So you do LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, and then if you have the energy, you can come here on YouTube. Come and join us on YouTube. I don't mind. I can be your guide, right? I can be your guide on how
TikTok
to
too.
start up your own channel,
Mm.
how to grow, and do all of the things that you need to do here on YouTube. Now, moving forward, the last one I'm talking about is content simplicity. I think I've already mentioned it when I started. I said it doesn't have to be very complex. Just pick one lesson. Okay, let me assume that I know that people teach hourly, right? Online teachers, they teach hourly. In that your 1 hour of teaching, you can decide to record, not record the children's face or even your face. You can just go ahead and keep your camera somewhere and it's capturing. It could even be from your back, right? It's capturing maybe your laptop. You can record that process or decide that it's when you are actually talking in your class, right? You can record, just do a short record of that period, and then as an instance, you can actually check our channel, check our short form content videos. You can actually look at our channel and see what you can do. The next thing that you can do, right? The next thing that you can do, like I already also mentioned, is um, sit down and create short form contents. It doesn't have to be too long. It could be that I already mentioned it, right? It could be that in that particular video, you're explaining to the viewer in their mathematics. It could be anything at all. Do you get? It could also be that you're also trying to maybe in the course of your class you've had let me take this instance. Maybe during your classes, when you're having your live classes with your students, you've had students who uh, have a low, I don't want to use a low learning span in this case, but they don't wow. And you have been able to bring up that student from that point where they don't really understand on time to now understanding on time. You can do a video where you explain to people how you were able to, help that child move from not being able to understand quickly to now being able to understand quickly. You can do a content with that, right? You can talk about ah, okay. So
Okay, sorry.
my
Yeah,
please,
you
if
were
you can
glitching
still
at
hear
some
me,
point.
kindly say hi.
Yeah, we can hear you now. It was glitching at your point, but we can hear you now.
Okay, all right. So with that being said, the last thing I'll say as the foundations is that you should teach with confidence, right? Put out your content with confidence. Nobody will beat you. It's your channel, or rather, it's your You're not doing anything wrong. You're not offending anybody. So go ahead and put your content out. Talking about how we can actually fix disability. When somebody comes on your channel, they don't even know who you are, and that's because you allow people to tag you into different things. So everything is there on your channel. You see one Miss Pretty Damsel has made a post and they have tagged you inside, showing on your timeline. Everything is just jaka jaka, everything is scattered, right? Let's talk about how you can get that fixed, right? So that as you are moving forward, you know exactly what to do and how to do what to do, right? Teach in public, right? Teach in public, teach in confidence. How do I, by this I mean that share what you already know, right? This is when I say teach in public now, I'm not referring to going to get a group of persons and begin to teach them. No, that's that knowledge you already have. That video out on your channel or on your handle. Stop saying channel retro. They are not all YouTubers. All right. Put it out there on your channel. That is you teaching in public. You're teaching what you know to the public, right? That's what I'll talk about is you don't need to create a new curriculum. Just go on ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, and ask them to give you a 30 days calendar, right? Then let that app help you to get content. Just be sure of what you want to focus on, right? Be sure what you want to focus on, so that when you come on the app, you're not confused about what to instruct it. Do you
Yeah.
get? Um, we already talked about focus. I'll talk about, or I needed to do now is after the live stream, right? Back on your Facebook. You need to change your make it in a way that when they tag you, they'll have to get a permission before the tag can show on your what's it called
Timeline.
on your page. Go ahead and set your Facebook, right? The next thing that I need to do again is this I'm giving like an assignment to I don't know who is online, but I'll give you an assignment already. The very first one is go and set up your Facebook, your Instagram, go back there, delete things that you know that they don't represent you well or they don't show you off as a teacher. Go to your Instagram and solve that first problem. Then on LinkedIn, right? I know that in Miss B's class, she's always talking about how to optimize your LinkedIn. If you have joined that class before, I think you already know what to do. But in case you don't know, you can reach out to her. She's going to help you to optimize your LinkedIn, your Facebook content, and people come on your page and they want to go through your other content. They're not confused. They're not wondering what is this one now doing. Today you are a
Your
musician.
teacher.
Tomorrow you are an English teacher. Next week you are now selling crayfish. The other week you're now selling fabrics. The other one you're selling
Different
bomb
things.
shots. Please don't confuse us, right? So you need to go and do that setting so that when you begin to put that content, your page is like a ready and prepared CV, right?
Mm.
So with that being said, the next thing I'll talk about is your content type. Um, let me these are ideas that I'm going to share with you. You can write them down. You can do explainer videos. I'll just list them out. You can on your own just go back and research about what they mean and how you can use them effectively. You can do explainer videos. You can do problem solving videos, right? Explainer videos, problem solving videos. You can do frequently asked questions that students or teachers or parents ask you a lot. You can
After the
create
time.
content on frequently asked questions. Create content around your life classes, right? The problem and the solution you get to face during your life classes. You can also create content on that. And then the last one are what's it called? Um, sorry, the last one is sorry. Okay, yeah, it's just one that you can also share your student wins, right? I also know that Miss B does that a lot. And now when I say share your student wins, if you don't have if you don't have a record of your students win, or you're not able to live stream that. I know that I've been able to snag some classes, right? And in that moment, maybe she's asking them a question about something, and then they get the correct answer. I know that sometimes she records that short moment, and she puts it out there as a content. So you can also do the same thing. Record your students' wins, right? It makes people perceive you as a great teacher. It makes people perceive you as a teacher who is confident and know what they are doing. Do you get the point? I hope you do get the point, right? The next one is your consistency. Now, I think I on Facebook I belong to some YouTube groups, right? I only joined some YouTube group, and in that group, somebody mentioned somebody mentioned in the group, or somebody asked the question. So when you say she has been seeing people say, be consistent, be consistent. What does it mean? Does it mean she has to post every single day? She was already complaining that she cannot do that, right? And I made a simple comment explaining to her that consistency now does not mean that you have to show up
every
24
day.
hours every single day, right? Consistency now should mean that if you are deciding, as you are deciding, not if you are deciding, I know that you have to take action, right? So as you are deciding to show up Miss B, stop smiling at me. All right. So as you're deciding to show up this new year,
Wake up with that
if you're deciding that every Monday and every Wednesday you have to post, then you have to remain consistent with it. From our own experience, I think Miss B.
You're muted. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Miss V. Hello, V. We can't hear you. I think your microphone has gone off. Check, please. We can't hear you. You're muted. Has it gone off? Okay. I thought as much. We use it a lot, so
All
we know
right.
when it goes off. Okay, go ahead, please.
I think I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I was trying to say that I was trying to I was trying to explain consistency, and make us understand that being consistent in this case does not mean that you have to show up every single day. If you're deciding that you want to be showing up on Mondays and on Wednesdays, then you need to be consistent with it, right? If you're deciding that you want to post 2 times or 3 times every week, of which I will always recommend 3 times, right? I will always recommend 3 times. 2 times is fine. Either what you can do is fine, but don't come and tell me you're doing only one time. One time you're not showing up. If you're doing just once every week, to me you're still not showing up, right? But you can do 2 times or 3 times every week. Then next thing I'll talk about is in your deciding to post every 2 times every week. You also need to understand that on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, there are specific times when people are online, right?
Mhm.
Studies have shown Studies have shown that most people tend to be online early hours of the morning, between the hours of seven
Yeah.
and nine. Between hours 7 and 9, people are online. From 9, they are now at work, they are busy with other things, and some persons come back again online by 12 for lunch break. They are now having their lunch, so they come back online again. Then some other times, between the hours of 3 o'clock, 3, 4, people are online. Then at night again, from 6 o'clock, people are online again till 9. So as you are deciding to come online, I will always recommend morning posts, right? I will always recommend that you
Yeah.
show up in the morning and post. Now, to make it easy for you, Miss B, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You
I
were
can
saying
hear you.
something.
Yes.
Okay.
No, no, I was
Okay, to
affirming
make
to
it
your
easy
morning
for you.
post. Mm. I said I was affirming to
Can
your
you hear me?
morning post. I can hear you. I said I was
Okay.
affirming to
Okay.
your morning post when you said morning
Oh,
post.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, I get. I get. All right, so I will recommend that you post in the morning, right? That way, people just tend to just wake up. Some people that will pray will pray. The ones that will not pray, they pick up their phone and then they are scrolling already. So let your video or your picture or your post be among the very first things they get to see in the morning, right? Now, to make this easy for you, we every platform, I don't know if LinkedIn has it, but Facebook has it, YouTube has it, Instagram has it, where you can schedule your post. So if you are deciding to show up 2 or 3 times in a week, I will also recommend that you take out a particular day in that week to create your content. If you want to do normal texting, like normal text content with pictures, go ahead and schedule the post. That way you're not under any pressure, right? When it's if you post it for 7 o'clock, when it's 7 o'clock, it just goes on to run, right? So I would recommend that you go ahead and schedule the post. This way you're not stressed, you're not under any pressure, um or anything. Then the next thing I'll also talk about is it's not compulsory that so that you don't even get weary or get tired. You can actually still do faceless, right? I'm referring to this for your videos. You can decide to do faceless. Now, when I say faceless, no, let me just calm down. You have to post. This is on Facebook, for instance, or Instagram, for instance. You're posting pictures. You're posting text, right? So your picture should be used. Miss B already said that. I know I heard it already during the live beginning of the live stream. She already mentioned that you should put on your face so people see you, they know you, they can trust you. Now, for your video content, you must not do if let me assume they are posting 3 videos in a week. Get me? 3 videos in a week, and you only have time to do one where your face is showing. The remaining two, you can go ahead and do faceless. So you don't get burnt out or you don't get tired or give yourself an excuse why you shouldn't show up. I don't know if you get my points now. Miss B. I don't know if you get my points now. Now, and the faceless again does not also mean that you use only AI to generate it. No, your live sections, right? You can keep your camera in a way where it's not even showing your face, but your voice is still heard. It's not showing your children's face, but your voice is still heard. Do you get the point now? So you can try to do faceless so you don't run out of content or you don't get tired and weary and bad. I cannot keep up the points now. All right. So you can use slides to teach. You can use voiceovers. You can use what hands only, where your hand is showing. It's just your hand that is showing. Your face is not showing. You can use all of those means to use slides, use hands, use your tools. Just use things, but ensure that you are consistent. Ensure that you show up when you should show up in the morning, 2 to 3 times a week, and you are fine. Right? It doesn't have to be every day. Then you also need to sorry, excuse me. You also need to understand that as you get to show up, you have to be ready to interact with your audience. People will drop
Yeah.
comments. Don't ignore comments because I think from my experience, I have noticed that whenever anybody drops a comment on your channel or on your platform, I'm always saying channel, but when they drop comments on your platforms, right, and you respond to them, the algorithm gets to push it out to more persons. But if you are in the habit of constantly ignoring comments, the algorithm just thinks like, okay, this one is not available, right? It's not available. So they do for people that are available to push out their content. So when you get a comment, go ahead and respond to the commenters. Now, lastly about it is the fact that when you respond to comments, it's the person who you are responding to gets this feeling of okay, this person is not how will I put it? This is not ignoring me, right? This is not ignoring me. I am loved. I am appreciated. My comment was appreciated. So go ahead and respond to comments when you get them on your platforms. Then lastly, okay, I know that in this whole thing there can be concerns like Noya already asked which niche, how long before I begin to see results. There can be concerns like I've posted my video or I've made a post and nobody is viewing it. Don't worry, we are still in the same boat, right? We are still in the same boat. Yeah, we are still in the same boat. There are sometimes that I post content and then I go back again to check and I'm like, am I shadow ban? Did these people? These people try by this thing to trash or what? You're you're not alone. But like I already mentioned, consistency, right? With consistency comes great gain. The more you continue to show up, the more you continue to put out your content there, the better it becomes, right? Better it becomes. You never can tell. You might have a viral video or you might have a viral text. It could be that you post something that's controversial and you're everywhere, but you need. So when you need to get such consent, don't feel like you're alone. So, but moving, okay, before I get to say the next thing, let me just talk about niche. If you have a problem with your niche or you don't know which niche to even focus on, please reach out to Miss B. She's here. She's here to serve you. I don't know. What did she do with her life with her sales? She does not serve you. Please reach out to Miss B. She's always kind enough to respond, right? She's always kind to respond to your teacher needs. She's the global teacher here. Me, I'm just a YouTuber that is putting out content. So please reach out to Miss
Yeah.
B. She's always going to help you, give you clarity on what needs to focus on, right? Then you also need to look at yourself, look at your like look inward and understand best. Ask yourself some questions and get clarity on the areas you are good at. I think you can. There's nothing you cannot teach
Mm.
online. No, there's nothing that you cannot teach online. There's nothing, right? There's nothing you can teach online. She was telling me about someone who got a an online what's it called, an online opportunity to teach someone workouts, not these normal fitness workouts online. And you'll be wondering how are they doing it? She has how they but she's able to teach somebody online how to do fitness, right? So there's nothing you can't teach online. Just understand where you have strengths, the one you can do best, and go ahead and focus on those ones, right? Um, Low views does not mean that your content is bad. That you have low engagement does not mean that your content is bad. I'm saying this because I
Hmm.
know that it can be a challenge, right? You can make a post or you can show up consistently and then nobody reacts. Then you begin to feel like
Sorry, Miss B, I want
I'm
to say
wasting
something
time.
on
So
this part.
low views does not mean that your content is bad.
I
Yeah,
want
say
to say
something.
something here, right? On this low view. There's the first video I posted on YouTube. I posted two videos,
I can't
right?
even hear. I can't hear
And
you, Miss
when
B.
I posted that video, pardon, can you hear me? When I posted that video, someone told me my video is bad, that my I didn't make my hair, my background was bad. And I wanted to bring down that video because again, I didn't have enough engagement on that video. Do you know that that video is the video that made me viral on YouTube? That particular video. Right now, I have 3 point
Can't
something
hear.
views on that video. On that particular video. So low view does not mean that your video is bad or your post is bad. Just continue posting. That's what I wanted to add here. That's true, Miss B. Go ahead, please.
I don't know. I can't hear you, but I believe people that are on live stream they heard you, so I think it's fine. The volume is so low at my own end. I can't hear. Right? I can't hear, but I believe people who heard you, they got the point. Right? I can't hear. I didn't hear you, but I'm trusting people who heard you got the point. Please, if you heard what Miss B said, please leave a comment. Kindly leave a comment if you heard what Miss B said. I didn't hear her. So leave a comment, right? But thank you, Miss B, for dropping the points that you dropped that I did not get to hear. All right. So let me just say now that sorry. Let me say now that visibility multiplies impact, right? Visibility multiplies impact. You do not need permission to be online. You don't need anybody's permission to be online. Yeah, you do not need anybody's permission to be online. Someone is actually looking for what you know. I think this one is
Mm-hmm.
something that you
Mm-hmm.
need to really understand. That thing you know, right? Somebody is looking for it. Somebody wants to get that information that you know, but you don't know that they need it. I think back then, right? Our pastor used to always tell us that you are somebody's answer. People are tied to you. I think I understand that particular phrase better now. There's something I know that someone does not know. Okay. Let me read what Raf said. Raf says She said a video she posted a while back that she would have deleted it because of her hair background. Yeah, okay, yeah, I do that video. Exactly. It's at 3.2K views. Clock it. Okay, yes, thank you for dropping it for me. I missed that. Thank you. True. True. I still remember we were together. She made that video, right? When she made that video,
Yes.
and when she posted it, she got comments like, "Hey, you didn't do any makeup. Your background is not fine. Why do you use the door?" And I'm like, "Babe, just leave it. Just leave this thing." And today, that's her highest. That, and then, okay, she already said it. Let me leave that. Let me leave that gist. All right. So let me give you these take homes. The very first one is visibility will bring you impact, right? If you are visible, people get to learn from you. Then you're able to impact them. I already mentioned that someone out there is searching for what you know. You might be thinking that they don't need the information, or it's already saturated. There are plenty videos out there. No video to the person who is in that
200%.
same niche, right? And has done. I don't. Okay, I have to slow down. But let me repeat myself. There's somebody out there, that some and in my mind, so what are you looking for? Like, what are you looking for? And he told me, I like the way you break when you are teaching something, you break it down. And I enjoy that. Okay, so now imagine I was just assuming nobody's going to watch my video. How would this person have seen it? How? Where would person have seen these videos? He enjoys the way I break down my own tutorials. In my own niche, sincerely, there are lots of creators, some already big, some already have thousands of subscribers. So already, so
Followers.
once they put a video now, 1 point something K views in 1 hour. There are people in my niche that
Hey,
already have that kind of audience, right? But I have come to understand that there's somebody who might like the way I talk. There's somebody who likes the way I explain what I explain. It could be that they just like to see my face. So I've already said it. I do not need anybody's permission. The phone is my own. The channel is my own. So I'll put up my content here fearlessly. If you don't like it, no problem. Go. Be going now. Come on, be going. Go to the next channel. No problem. I don't have a problem with you, right? Then the next thing I need to understand is, sorry. The next thing to understand is silence does not protect your expertise. If you decide to remain silent, you will never know how good you are, right? If you decide to just keep your content to yourself, you will never get feedback on how good you are. So you need to come out there. You need to put out your expertise on online. Let people know that you're an amazing teacher, right? Sell yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Nobody, the training that you paid for, nobody paid that training for you. You paid with your own money. The gadgets you're now buying to make your tutoring services even better is your money. The everything, the clothes you're wearing for the teaching is your own. You don't need anybody's permission. I'll say it again. No. Silence will not protect your expertise. Instead, it's going to make you dormant. Now, another about being online is the fact that you're online, the more you put out content, right, the better you become. For instance, I think I heard Miss B talking about how she's now very good with editing, creating thumbnails. These are things that she didn't know how to do before. First, she didn't even have a business with them until she started putting out content. Now she can actually, if she decides, right, she can decide to actually take money from people to edit their videos for them or create thumbnail for them if she wants to.
I wish.
So I'm just saying that you should not stay silent. Don't be afraid to put all your content out here. You are an amazing person, and in due season, if you continue, your reward is not far, right? That's visibility you're looking for is not far from you. Okay, finally, I'm done, right? I'm done. Finally, um, great teachers, right? Um, Great teachers fail not because they don't have content or they are not good. They fail because they are still invisible. Nobody knows them. Nobody have heard about them. Nobody can testify for them. They don't have testimonials to share. They don't have testimonial they can use to recommend to somebody else. That is why some teachers fail, not because they are not good or not because they are not
Mm.
properly trained. They have just limited themselves by saying, I'm too shy to come online. If I come online, they will say I'm not a Gen Z. If I come online, they will say I'm no longer matured. Please, that thing should stop in 2026. We have grown past that level, right? We have grown past that level. Visibility is no longer a choice. It's no longer sorry. It's no longer something we should, you have to be visible. And visibility here means that it's you that will use your own hand like this and put yourself out there. It's not your neighbor. It's not your neighbor's son. It's not your pastor. It's you that will use your own hand to put yourself out there, right? And then you don't need to be too loud. You just need to be clear. Let your message be clear. Let the let the thing you want to put out there be clear, be straight to the point. Don't beat about the bush. Then lastly, to put out content, you do not need equipment, right? You do not need equipment. All you need is your phone, right? Your phone, which you already have. If you want to use laptop, you already have your laptop. Do you get? So all you need is your phone, your laptop, and your data. Tripod can come later. Light can come later, but you need your phone and your data. That's all you need to be online. So don't give yourself excuses why you shouldn't make a post. I will still repeat this. Thanks to ChatGPT, thanks to Gemini, thanks to people that created Grok AI. You can now use all of those tools to create content. So please don't hold back. Don't limit yourself going forward. Right? The parent that you are looking for to give you money to train their child, that parent is online. That parent is scrolling through Facebook, and your post has to be the one that they get to see, right? So you will not just sit down in your house and then I know people can get to recommend you, but you can speed things up for yourself. You need to be online.
Yeah.
So when somebody recommends you and then the parents come to you and maybe they want to start saying, what have you done? What have you not done? Just send them your LinkedIn handle. Let them go and see for themselves the testimonials you have. Do you get my point? Call to action for this week. Let me repeat it. I've already said it before, but I'm going to repeat it. Call to action. Go ahead and optimize all your platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and then for people who want to go on YouTube, go ahead and optimize. These are the very first thing you need to do going forward. Optimize your pages, right? Optimize your platforms so that you are ready, to post. I'm already sure that as this life is going to an end, you've already told yourself what platform you really want to focus on, right? Then lastly,
Mhm, mhm.
let God guide you. Let God guide you. Just be yourself.
Very
Come,
important.
come prepared. Come confident, and let God guide you. Thank you for your time. I think I'm done. Over to you,
Okay.
Lizzie.
Okay. Thank you, Grow with V. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You shared a lot. Please, if you have questions, go ahead and ask. I have a question. I don't know if you can hear me. Grow with V. Can you hear me, V? Please increase your volume. Increase the volume on your phone. Okay. Come on, ashamed. Yes. So
Exactly. I'm unashamed.
V, can hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, okay, okay. Let's see if you maybe connect. Let's see if you can hear. Okay, so please come on,
Yeah.
Ashim. You see, I'm gonna drop a she lives here. I have a question. I know she's monetized on she's monetized on Facebook, she's monetized on YouTube now. That one was this year's birthday gift. So she's monetized on Facebook, on YouTube, and then on TikTok. I wanted to ask her about TikTok for teachers, what we can actually do. So I think she's going to come back. So I'm waiting for her to come back so that we can now talk about that as well. But please, as a teacher, let me give you the first step you do. Like she said, optimize. I know she has been mentioning optimize, optimize. And some of us are wondering what optimize is. It means make your profile look like your CV. Now, I will even advise, let me give you this hint. Look for a tutor that you like, that you know is already doing something that you want to do in the tutoring space. Yeah, go to the person's LinkedIn profile. Okay, go on the person's LinkedIn profile. Okay, can you hear me, V? while she's still working on it, go on the person's LinkedIn profile. Look at the person's bio. Look at the person's about. You can copy it and do the same on your own. Nobody will know that it's the person's own you copied. But just ensure that it is moved, or it is synchronized with your niche, with what you do. Okay, I know some people that even watch me here that have gone to copy my bio and put it on their own. I say, don't, no problem. Somebody told me I've copied everything. The only thing I cannot copy is lead tutor. Lead tutor, tiny thoughts. I say, don't copy, please. Copy any other thing you want to copy, that's okay. Okay, Ralph asks a question. How can I grow following on Instagram and Facebook, especially my professional account that has reached 5K friends automatically turned to followers? That's nice. Okay, I think V is going to give you a hint on what to do, but from my own end, I think what I can advise is this. Um, how you can turn it to a professional, how you can do that is, um, you I think you can run an ad, even if it's 5K ads. And that's something I said we're going to do it together in 2026. Even if it's 5K monthly, okay, run an ad that is going to lead people to your page. Now, on your page, the ad that is going to be leading to people to your page, when they say click on this, click on the link should be leading to your page, your Instagram page or Facebook page. And then when they click on that link, they are following. They click on follow. And again, like I said, ensure that whatever ad they're running is targeted towards your target audience. Okay. You could do 5K monthly, no matter how small, but just let it be that every month they're running something. And that's what I intend doing someone advised me, and that's what I intend doing in 2026, right? Every month, even if it's 5,000 or 10,000, you're running an. And one thing is, don't run an ad on a page where you are not putting things already. Ensure that you're already posting things like your teaching posts, your write-ups and all of that. Ensure that you're already doing all of that, so that when people come to your page is not empty. I hope you get the point. V, do you want to add anything to what Rap asks? Hi V, can you hear me? Do you want to add anything to what Rap asks? I can't hear you. I think your mic has gone off again. Okay, I should use my page, not account. Yes, you could use an account or a page, but whatever, even if it's your page that you're posting, ensure that what you're posting on the page is what people are looking for. Do you understand? What you're posting on the page is what people are looking for. So you could use your account or your page. You could make a post and run the ad on that post, but that will lead people to either your page or your account. You could choose any of them. But I think V usually does hers to her account. V, do you do yours to your account? I think yours is to your account, not page, right? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Okay. I think Michael. So I'm going to do mine to my account as well. Okay. If someone was asking a question, please can you answer? We can't hear you. Please, is it me or you can't hear her? Please, if you can hear, please identify. Say you can hear. Okay, so I can't hear V. I can't hear you, V. We still can't hear you, V. So V, you have to work on your microphone. I think that is from your end. Okay, so like I said, run the ads. Then secondly, on LinkedIn, I know an employer that someone went to ask and asked the employer for a job. All he asked for was LinkedIn profile. He didn't ask for CV. He did not ask for demo
Again,
video. He didn't ask for anything. Yeah, we can hear you now. All he asked for
hear me.
was LinkedIn profile. Yes. So please, Raf the expert asked the question. Please, I want you to contribute to that as well.
We said, how do I grow my following? All right. How do you grow your following on? Let me use Facebook for instance, right? So, what I'm going to suggest that you do now is go on your Facebook, screenshot it, or rather, no, don't. There's no need. Just go on ChatGPT, right? Copy your go to chat and then ask chat to give you what's it called, a strategy on how you can grow your following on those and a chat with them, ChatGPT, right? It has this way of having progressive conversation. So go ahead and just ask chat, how can I grow my following in 2026 on these platforms? That's one. Now the second thing I need you to do is I think recently I started studying Facebook again because I'm privileged to be monetized on Facebook. But I noticed that recently I've not been making any earnings. I was making before, but currently I'm not making. So I was like, okay, why? What's happening? And recently I'm getting plenty views. So I went back to ask chat to find out what the problem is or what I'm doing wrong, right? And then I during in this research, I have got to understand now that for me to be able to reach out to new audience on Facebook, the algorithm has changed. I will need to start engaging on people's posts, right? It's
That's true. Okay, I think internet is going to bring her back. Okay, just give her a moment. Hello, hi Temitope, Anike. Welcome to our live stream. We've been talking a lot about showing up. So Raf, you see another idea has come. Please, Ma, can you provide the link after the live session for rewatch? Yes, it's going to be available immediately after the live. Immediately after the live session, we're going to be able to rewatch it again. So that's not going to be a problem. Once we are done with the live, it's going to be available for you to rewatch on my channel. I don't hold videos back in my channel though. So once we are done, you can watch it again. Yes, and it's free. Don't worry, you're not paying for it. So Raf, you see, she gave you link here. Take it to ChatGPT and tell it how you can ask it how you can grow your following, that you need clients. Please, there's one thing about AI, right? Tell it, be specific about what you want. Your target audience. I want it to target parents and tutors or employers. Okay, so you also, yeah, you're welcome. And also you also tell it you want parents, you want tutors, you want employers, and it should also give you content that you're going to post that are going to draw these people to your pages or your page and then your account. Okay, and then for this, sincerely, you might not even need to run an ad if you are able to follow this thing like the way it is like this now. Follow it. You might not need to run an ad. I wanted to drop a tip with all of us before we end the live stream here, but I want to drop a tip on how you can optimize your LinkedIn. Still the same, using the same method. I think those people that have joined. Hi Zara, I know that you're here. Miss Emade, welcome. People that have joined my training will know that I'm giving this thing out for free and it's very expensive. I'm going to tell you what you can do to optimize your LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one place for us as professionals, very important. I've gotten clients from LinkedIn as well. One thing I will tell you to do is go on your LinkedIn, copy someone's own that you know that is a professional or elite tutor. Set up your profile, put up all your experiences. Your LinkedIn should look like your CV, right? Put up all your experiences, put up your skills, change your about. Who are you? So you can go on ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT that I want to optimize my LinkedIn. I've been on LinkedIn like this for a long time, and I want to optimize my LinkedIn, and I want people to follow me, and I want to also meet up with parents as well. Do you understand? So when you do all of that, trust me, ChatGPT is going to give you something that you could use to optimize your profile. Take it now, put it on your profile, okay, and then start posting. Trust me, people are going to come looking for you. Start posting, even if it's twice a week. Start posting. Mrs. Temitope says, Auntie, please, I really need your mentorship. I am a teacher too. I taught Christian religious studies. Please, any opportunity for me, ma? Okay. Now, I don't stop people from teaching anything you want to teach online. You can teach, and in fact, someone told me that she's a professional trainer, that she's a jogging body. I don't know how you people do that, but maybe I wake up and I want to jog, and I get somebody that is going to be jogging with me, and the person is going to be telling me do some stretches, do like this. A PE teacher, right? And I'm paying the person 5,000 naira per hour. That's like you getting a job as a PE teacher. Now, if you want to teach CRS, it's not bad. But then again, look at the market. What do parents really look for in the market? You want to teach social studies, you studied agriculture, you studied what are all the civic education, you're teaching children civic education, social studies, agriculture. These subjects are not bad, but in the online space, it's important that you look out for what is really popular. What is that thing, or what are those subjects that are really in demand? Subjects like maths, English, language, that's the Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, French teachers, exam tutors. Really, if you have taught CRS, you can teach English. See, when I mean you can teach English, you can teach basic English to younger students, like children from maybe from grade 1 to grade 6 or year 6. Okay, oh, is it letting you in? Okay, I'm so sorry, V. All right, girl with V is actually with us, but she says she's going to send it. Posting 3 times a week can still get you monetized on Facebook and TikTok. It might not. It might, but it might take a longer period of time. Okay. Posting 3 times. Okay, you'll drop your responses here. Okay. Thank you, V. V says she'll drop her responses on the live stream. So if you have questions, you can ask, and then she will respond on the live stream. Mrs. Temitope says, well, I also explored trying to teach primary English. So I went ahead to do T. See, that's the first step. If you want to teach English, that's the first step. Go and do your TEFL certificate. It's free on Teacher Records. It's free. You can learn from there, and then you start applying to be an English tutor online. So well done, Miss Temi. That's a very, very, very wonderful step that you have taken as well. So like I said, okay, let me see if I can add V back. Just give me a moment. It is very important that you know the niche that is in vogue, what people really want, what are people really looking out for. Know that and then join in. Oh, welcome, B. I'm so sorry the internet took you out. I hope Nigeria will not happen to you next time. Don't worry. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, I want you to answer this question from Resting Beauties with V. She said, posting 3 times a week can still get you monetized on Facebook or TikTok. I think she's asking that question. If it can get you monetized on Facebook and TikTok, what do you think?
Okay. It can, but it will take a longer time. Hope you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, so I said it can, but it can take a longer time unless you have a viral video. Unless you have a viral
Okay.
video in that period of posting 3 times a week, right? Unless you have a viral video. What Facebook they don't show that metrics anymore, but you need 6,000 watch hours to get monetized on Facebook, and then 5,000 followers to get monetized on Facebook. So if you're just doing 3 times a week, you can understand how that
Long
content
it's
really
going to take
needs
you.
to go viral. Do
Mm.
you get for it to be able to give you that watch hours that is required? But it's possible. It's possible. It's very possible. But you have to spend more time. Then for
Okay.
TikTok,
Okay.
right? TikTok, I think currently I'm I don't know, but I'm monetized on TikTok as well. Now when I say monetize, I can actually go live. I can receive money from people on TikTok and all of that. What happened for me too? That I had a viral video. I had a viral video that made me get to 1,000 subscribers. For TikTok, you need 1,000 subscribers for you to receive the congratulation, the page things on TikTok, right? So for you to get the 1,000 easy. But getting a viral video on TikTok was one thing that helped me, and then it pushed my content. Currently, I'm at 300 and something on TikTok. So when I go live, if I have good subs to do, I can get what's it called, giftings and all of that. That's what TikTok.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, V. So V, thank you so much. You have really helped us today. And I believe that we are going to structure our 2026 with this. So to add the cherry on the top of what Ms. V has said, or what V has said, it's important that you create, or I will advise that you create a 30 days content calendar. Okay. The reason why I'm saying you create 30, you might not post for the 30 days. In a week, you have 7 days. You might not post for the week, but at least 2 to 3 times every week. Consistency is key. The fact that you're consistent is what is going to make you come out, like what will make people reach out to you. Only today, talking with all, even before I came on my live today, I've received like 4 messages from 4 different teachers. Miss B, please come and train me how to teach online. Okay, so it is very important that, and 2026, I'm going to talk my money because I have also paid for training somewhere as well. So it is very important that this is the point where you structure your timing. Like she said, batch creates. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, Miss V. Well explained. Thank you to the host and guest. Thank you, Miss Zara. This Miss Zara is one of my very wonderful students from Abuja. Very, very wonderful woman. Okay, so it is very important that you know all of these things. Structure yourself. You might not have all the time in the world, but if you're able to schedule, I think the easier thing, the thing that's made it really easy for us is the ability to schedule our posts. Just like she said, you want to make a post in the morning, you can even still go on ChatGPT, tell it to create a post for you about, maybe you want to talk about your online class. You can go on ChatGPT, tell it to create a post for you about your online class. It will create it, you add your picture there and schedule it. You're done, no? You're done for the day, right? You could even ask it to give you controversial issues in the educational space because maybe you want people to engage. You could ask for controversial topics and then you post about the topics. Maybe like teachers not being paid fully in December salary. Teacher, that's physical classroom teachers not fully paid December salaries. Some of them not paid June salaries, and your thoughts about it, that it is not nice. You see teachers who come and say, yes, oh, it's not nice. And then you see, listen, your post is going left, right, center, and you now become very popular, right? But what we're looking for is engagement. But if you don't show up, you will not have that engagement. So I believe Ms. V has showed us so much. Thank you, V, for telling us a lot. Please, if you have any more question, let me know. If you want to reach out to me again, if you want to reach out to me, please, my link is on my bio. Same thing with Ms. V. If you want to reach out to grow with V, you want to reach out to her. In 2026, you want to, yes, I think over almost 2,000, 1,700 and something watch hours, right? So in the space of this few, and I know that in August I didn't really do a lot of videos because I think that's one of the problems, that even if not, I know that I would have gone further. Okay, someone said, Ma, I need your mentorship, Ma, on how to start the online teaching. I train people. Nobody trained me. I'm self-trained. I'll put it like that. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. But if you want training, please reach out to me. My link is on my bio. Come and have a conversation with me on WhatsApp so that we can converse better. Okay, Mr. Mutape, please reach out to me on WhatsApp. My link is on my bio, and we can talk from there. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Miss V, again, please, like I said, you want to reach out to V. Please, you want to start a YouTube channel. In fact, she's the perfect guide. I didn't know anything about BIQ. I didn't know anything about watch hours. I didn't know anything about how to set up my thumbnail. I don't know how to do any of these things. So if you want to say, if you say you're a teacher, you want to start up YouTube channel, see, just give yourself a space of 1 year. I'm giving myself 1 year to be monetized. And I'm going to be posting content back to back so that I'll be monetized in the space of 1 year. That's my plan, right? So if you say maybe you're starting on the 1st of January 2026, you're starting your YouTube channel. You know, even if you don't have a student yet, but you're posting content about how someone can learn, how someone can, common mistakes that are done in the online space, or common mistakes that students make in class. You're just doing a video about it, using your laptop to make, even if you go and watch someone else's video and replicate that video, and then you post it on your channel, people will start watching, people will start coming to you, asking questions. Okay, and if YouTube, they are so kind, they favor small YouTubers. They will spread your videos, they'll spread your video out. well. So you are able to do all of these things. Trust me, you are good to go. And before the end of the year or before the end of 2026, you're going to make money. So reach out to Miss V. I'm going to put her link in the description of this video. Yes, I'm going to put her link in the description of this video. I'm going to put the video so you can rewatch it again. So watch the video again. I'm sure that we've all learned something very interesting. I'm sure that we have learned how to make our posts. Please, on your Facebook, I don't want to go on your Facebook as a teacher. I will not be seeing other people's posts. Somebody that sets bomb on one side and be snapping picture and tag you and you leave it on your timeline, please. Not in 2026. Don't do that. Or you, on Instagram, you are on Instagram 24/7, but you don't post anything. Don't do that in 2026. Please don't do that in 2026. Okay, please, what's your best encouragement to give to us that we will never forget? My best encouragement I will give to you is start now. Start now. And when you start, don't stop. That's what I'll tell you. Start now. Like start today. Go on, use today, this evening, now after this live, go on ChatGPT. Put up your link. Tell it to go through your profile and tell you how you can make money from your profile. Put it there. Okay, so start now. Okay, or advice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Start now, start now, start now, and don't give up. Don't stop halfway. Don't say, oh, I'm tired, I'm not going to post today. You will post though. I'm going to create, and again, yeah, I'm going to use this as a means or to let teachers know that I'm going to be creating a channel that's going to start running. I want to put it on the first of the year, but I'm going to create a channel and I'm going to put it on all my videos. I'm going to create a channel that teachers can join in so we can encourage ourselves. I'm going to be dropping tips and nuggets every day on that channel as well. So, or is a WhatsApp channel, not a YouTube channel. Now I'm going to create a WhatsApp channel where teachers can join, and then we can have conversations about what to do, where you can start from if you are confused or anything. I'm sure we will all like that, right? Yeah, because I always have you all in mind. So I'm sure we'll all like that. So thank you, V. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I am super. Oh yes, this is what we're looking out for. Yes, I am super pumped. I love the way. Let me even take a snapshot of that. Like this is what we want, right? When you come on our videos, we want you to be pumped up, right? And the truth of the matter is, give yourself time, give yourself a time lapse, right? I did that when I set my YouTube channel. I did that. I told myself that within the space of 2 months, I should have 800. I think it was in I should have 800 subscribers. The 800 subscribers came in 3 weeks. It didn't even come in 2 months. If you can a target, eh? Okay, so sorry about that. So even if you don't have a student now, take your laptop, snap with your laptop, take your headset, carry your headset like this, and wear it, and snap, and make a post. People will come to you. That's just the truth. People will come to you. So please don't give up. No matter what happens, do not give up. Try your best, okay? Try your best. Always make sure that you are always out there for people to see that you are out there. I'm one person that don't like posting too, but nobody's coming to save me. I need money. I'm hungry. So I need to post, okay? So I really enjoyed this live. I have a goal already. Nice one. Nice one. Thank you for having the goal. Okay. V, I know why you're laughing. I know why you're laughing. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know you're laughing at your namesake, but it's okay. Thank you for coming to my live stream. So I'm going to drop a video tomorrow. Step by step. I think, but sit down and watch that video. So that when you're applying to companies or when you are doing your own and somebody's coming and then the person did not do it the way you want, you will know what is needed. And that's why I'm putting that video. I'm supposed to put it as a course for sale. But because of you guys that have come here today, I think I'm really excited. So I'm going to put out that video. Please look out for the video. The video is going to be on by, I think, 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. Just ensure that you watch that video and follow through. Okay. I think on the video you're going to also see where you can get some few materials as well. V, do you have anything to watch? Do you have any other thing to
No,
tell
thank
us?
you. Thank you for having me.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you
Thank you so
everyone.
much.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed myself today. So see you all on the other side. Thank you, Miss Bumi. Thank you, Racing Beauty Miss V. Thank you, Zin. Ah, my girl. This Zin is eating money. Anyway, you see her. Thank you, Rap the expert, my guy. Thank you so much. All the way from Lagos State. Thank you so much. Mr. Everton Pair, thank you so much for conversing. Thank you so much. You guys have made this life wonderful. And I'll see you again. Another live stream is going to be next week. So I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Bye, everyone. And Happy New Year in advance. Bye.